Have you ever heard of a place that exists only in whispers? A place that defies maps and logic. Tonight, we're sailing into the fog to find the lighthouse that shouldn't exist. Off the forgotten coast, fishermen tell tales of a remote lighthouse. It's not on any chart, old or new. It only appears when the sun dips below the horizon, a phantom beacon in the darkness. Those who have seen it speak of eerie, unnatural lights pulsing from its lantern room and strange, sorrowful sounds carried on the wind, like a distorted foghorn or a mournful song. They say it's a place of no return. The local rumors have taken a darker turn recently. People have started vanishing near the shore, their boats found empty, drifting aimlessly with the tide. That's when I knew I had to see it for myself. Armed with a camera and a healthy dose of skepticism, I waited for nightfall, and just as the stories foretold, a single, piercing light cut through the gloom where only open water should be. Stepping inside was like entering another dimension. The air was heavy and cold. The lighthouse was utterly empty. No furniture, no keeper, nothing. But the structure itself felt alive. As I climbed the spiraling stairs, the walls seemed to stretch and contort, the circular room elongating into an impossible hallway. The silence was broken by faint whispers that seemed to come from the very stone, echoing my name, luring me deeper. It felt like I wasn't alone. The whispers grew clearer, telling stories of lost sailors and forgotten souls. I realized these were the voices of its past victims, their spirits now trapped within the lighthouse's shifting walls. This place didn't just stand here. It fed on something. It fed on fear. The higher I climbed, the more reality warped around me. The salty air thickened, and shadows danced in my peripheral vision, taking on monstrous shapes. At the very top, in the lantern room, I found an old, salt-crusted ship's log. It told the story of a cursed vessel that sank here centuries ago, its captain vowing he would build a light to guide others, but his bitterness twisted the promise into a trap. The lighthouse wasn't a beacon of safety. It was a predator, an extension of his malevolent will, eternally hungry. As the first light of dawn approached, the structure began to groan, the very foundation seeming to dissolve into the morning mist. When the sun finally rose, the lighthouse was gone. The sea was calm and empty, as if it had never been there. And, according to the local authorities who found my camera washed ashore, so was he. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy exploring the unknown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay curious and stay safe.